everybody, and welcome back to my channel. This week we've got a VIP suit, a rainbow garment, so 2 VIP suits, and the very fancy event dress called Dream Butterfly. I fully thought she was going to be a VIP when they announced her, and I was reading the announcement over and over like, no, she's got to be a VIP, right? She's fancy. But no, that is our event suit. Before we do that though, I did want to point out that last week we had a suit, a VIP suit that had a blindfold across it, the $100 VIP suit. I want all the free-to-play players to know that there is a blindfold in-game. In the Antique Seeker pool that is free. You can collect that with Wish Lotuses. This event, this week, we have a VIP suit with pointy ears, and I would like everybody to know that Ancient Legends has a pair of pointy ears for free as well. You don't need to pay for that. I know there is, I think, another VIP suit that has the elf ears, as well as a couple of wigs that have elf ears attached. From past event suits and VIP suits, but this is a separated piece just like the current one. This fan is also from the Antique Legends pool, and it does match the Kapok Blossom VIP suit, so if you ever feel as a free-to-play player that you're not getting the same things as VIP players, there are free-to-play items for almost everything, or dupes or extremely similar items for almost everything in this game, and I'm going to try to start including the free-to-play options whenever we cover a VIP suit, because I've seen a few people complaining, or maybe complaining isn't the right word, feeling left out from some of the features that the VIP suits have. Believing that there isn't a free-to-play version. There is. You just have to just gotta go find it. So with that said, let's go ahead and take a look at Kapok Blossoms, and you can see where I pulled the inspiration for that double fan from the Antique Legend pool. I think there's also a suit somewhere with a similar color scheme. Maybe even the one that fan came from. This is also pretty common in the Chinese opera pool. I think there's another suit in there that has a similar color scheme to that as well as the suit that I spotted. I'll point out in the spoilers at the end, but I have found next week's event suit, I want to say, in the luxurious pool. They have stopped putting the new event suits at the bottom of the pool list. They pop up in the middle somewhere now, which is a little disappointing. I liked when they were at the end. I'm not sure what's going on with the sort function in there, but this is Kapok Blossoms. Blossoms is the VIP suit. She is $50. She has a really gorgeous color scheme and fan, and yet another massive two-handled lantern. We do have a couple of those in free-to-play event suits as well, so no worries about that, although I do love this one. I will not be getting it, but it is stunning. Is that a moon back there? Is that attached to everything? It is. She has one background piece, the lantern, earrings, necklace, shoes, hair accessory, dress, hair. Okay. She is Hanfu at 12k, decent at 6k, flowery at 4k, and then dignified, mature, and ardor at 2k. Let's go ahead and read her story and her tagline. Standing high to look far, she sees nothing but the bright moon and red blossoms. In southern peaks, the ripe air swirls like mist. Wooded blossoms and soft fuzz, to cotton dismissed. Homeward bound as spring's curtain falls, unclenched fist. A streamside path in Kapok red, by sun's last kiss, anointed. Mid-mountain's waste, a path through tall bamboo. Across the stream, no bridge, just shallow sands in view. At the feast, candle tears shed hues of deepest rue. Shared laughter and peach pits, in twain hearts construed. Peach pits are deadly. Is this a poem about a girl separated from her lover and they do a double suicide? Have I misinterpreted this, or is this a tragedy? It would fit with the sort of operatic theme she has going on with the callbacks to Chinese opera. I don't know. Maybe she's a tragedy. Maybe I'm not reading this correctly. I don't know. You guys will have to let me know in the comments or on the Discord what you think that one is. But okay, so that is Kapok Blossoms. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next VIP item on the list, which is not in there or in there. It is in here in Master. And oh, fashion contest is up this week as well, but let's not get distracted. We'll do the rainbow garment suit. She is called Dude Pearls, and like I said, she does have a pair of elf ears. I often get the rainbow garment suits, but I think I am gonna skip this one on account of the fact that she's quite similar to the suit in Antique Legends. If we come over to collections and we scroll, and it's not Antique Legends, it's Ancient Legends. I get that one confused with Antique, what is it? Antique Seeker and Ancient Legends. I don't know why I get them confused, but she's very similar to Forest Size, isn't she? And Forest Size is where I am currently wearing these elf ears. She is just a rare suit, but the new Rainbow Legend is a $20 VIP suit. So you can, they're sisters. Let's call them what they are. They are sister suits. They have the same hair color too. I think genuinely, if you and your bestie got these two suits to wear as matching duo outfits, that would be so cute. She has deer, and I love her. I like her background. She's very cute, but her background is all one piece on account of her having ears. So they could have separated the butterflies and the bubbles or something else out of here and made her background two pieces, but they didn't because they gave her ears instead. So she has a long wig, this pretty pink and green dress, these shoes, that hairpiece, separate ears, so Night Embrace with earrings. They're quite cute. But like I said, if you're buying this just for her ears, there is a free pair available in the game. You just gotta go draw for it. Cold Dew is a set of bracelets, and then Broken Bead is her necklace, which looks extremely funny in the thumbnail. I did look at this and wonder what on earth that was when I saw it. I thought maybe it was in her hair somewhere, and I looked at her head and it wasn't up there. And then of course her background. So let's go ahead and cover her tags. She is magic at 10k. Did we have magic tag before? Let me go pull up my tag list. Okay, we did have magic tag before, and she is the most powerful suit in that tag currently, so that's something to think about. She does rank pretty high up there, only on account of there not being much in there. It's listed as like a side tag for other things, like where we currently have nature at 3k. A lot of suits have magic at 2 or 3k, but 9k would put her at the top of that list, so she's magic at 9k, quiet at 5k, nature at 3k, and then mature, elegant, and simple at 1500. Her tagline reads, "All wild thoughts merge and flow, akin to dew, to dreams, to shadows of clouds below." That might be one of the better translated tags. I quite like that one. In solitude, I sit on the mountain, night sprawling wide, a vista that breeds a deep, serene tide, leisurely capturing the essence of life, unseen dust aside, leaning on my staff, wondering where soft echoes reside. The door opens to moonlight's embrace, illuminating spring on southern boughs. In cold mountain nights, even the deep slumber allows. Treading through the forest, crunching jade underfoot, dry leaves sing their tune in their autumnal pursuit. I like that poem. It's just a little nature poem. She's obviously a nature elf. I may have sold this suit to myself on account of the duo show matching thing. I don't know. I like her. She's $20. The rainbow suits I find worth buying just on account of them being so cheap. Their tags are, you can give or take their tags, but the suits themselves are quite pretty, and I did just buy the last rainbow garment suit, though, on account of her being a mermaid, so you can tell I'm a little bit swayed by the fantasy suits. I've got a lot of mermaids, I got a lot of elves, I got a lot of other stuff like that, foxes, fairies, things like that. So she's quite pretty, and that is the second of the VIP items. Let's cover fashion contest really quickly. I will actually just post a link to that one. I already covered it in a separate video. Fashion contest is really simple. It's going to last all week, so don't worry too much about it. On my server, we do go through the rankings, and we pick somebody from the top 10, and it has to be somebody from the top 10 because only the top 10 qualify to go to the next round. If you didn't know, Fashion Contest is a cross-server costume battle, so in order to qualify, you need to have strong enough tags to be in the top 10 for the tags asked for. The last 5 this event has come around, I think this is the 6th or 7th time, and the last 3 or 4 have all been VIP suits, so I'm happy to see a non-VIP suit being the top recommended item. That's going to make this a lot fairer for everybody. On my server, we choose somebody out of the top 10, and then the entire server throws their votes behind her so that our person gets number 1 and she gets, like, all the points and is able to complete the contest suit that goes with this. So if you're on a server like mine, I definitely recommend that. We keep a list of who's already won before, so we don't do repeats, but you do have to be in the top 10 in order to even qualify, just because of the way that this event goes. And if that's a little confusing to you, then I recommend going back and watching the video where I explain all of that in depth. Back into the master event, the pool and her makeup are still available. Spirit Fruit Treat is also available. I'll drop the link to the video on that, but given that we get that every month, there's going to be very few people who don't know how to play Spirit Fruit Treat, especially because it's exactly the same as the event we just had, Happy Childhood. This is the event suit for this week, and she is a masterpiece. They did choose the right event type to go with her. She is absolutely stunning. I think you could do with this Wisteria Blossom-esque moon background piece and this wings. If she were purple, she would be an excellent cosplay for Demon Slayer. Tell me I'm wrong. For any of the Shinobu, that would be fantastic. But she's beautiful. She's just beautiful. I fully thought she was going to be a VIP suit looking at her. And I am so happy to say that those butterflies you see are a separate piece, so they could go on top of any other suit. And I love that. I love when butterflies are a different piece. Let's take a look at her tags. She is fairy-like at 10k, she is quiet at 5k, she is chilly at 4k, and she is innocent, sweet, and cute at 2k. Her tagline reads, "A cuckoo cries tears of blood in spring. Butterflies dance over leaves green." That is so ominous. I don't know what it's don't know what that's implying. I will say though, I did read this one over a little bit before we got started just because that tagline was so ominous, and the very first line in the hair did crack me up. So let's go ahead and start with that. Pulled long hair with exquisite sideburns looks refined and gentle. In my dream, I'm the most beautiful princess flying among flowers. The caress of the slim heels leaves a melodious music on the floor. Wave your petals, quiet flowers, and emit your fragrance. The lonely shooting stars want to join in this carnival too. Embroidered butterflies look at you dancing outside in envy. Flowers bow their heads shyly, waiting for their destined ones. Thousands of butterflies are waiting for this stunning beauty. Yeah, she has a short bob, and the very first line is pulled long hair, but then exquisite sideburns does make me wonder if that is a reference to the man in her life. Typically men have big sideburns, so this one is an interesting one. She's just beautiful, and she's very cheap, actually. I double checked my math here, and she is going to be 2,750 gold. She is quite cheap. Let's go ahead and buy some more pulls here. I can afford quite a few. I should have just done that one. Okay. I can afford quite a few pulls here, so let's go ahead and play this through, just so you can see what type of event this is. It is a simple match 3 with some very cute little icons. So you saw I just got a fan from that. So you get the fans from doing line matches of 4, you get the ice cubes from doing corner matches, and you get this incense burner over here from doing 5 in a row. So I don't know if I'll be able to get 5 in a row. Let's see. Basically, you want to use up all of these items as well. You get them from just playing the game. And they help you along very much in your score, as well as you need to do them to get the tasks, to get the free pulls from the task list. That's the only way to get those. So we'll just speed through this then. At some point managed to get an incense burner, not entirely sure how I got it, but as you can see it removes all of one color. So the fan clears a whole vertical column, the ice block clears a 9 square, and then the incense burner pulls out everything of a single color. So let's go ahead and sweep through that as well. So now I have 24,000, and you can see from playing that I've already collected almost all of the free pulls from the task list. So I need to do more fans and more freezers. So I probably could have done it if I had been a little quicker on tapping those guys. Let's go into the exchange. You can see it's just a regular exchange shop this week. No special items, no background pieces, and no makeups this week. They don't typically pair those with unique suits anyway, on account of the unique suit is already expensive enough. So now we've bought the dress, so we can wear that if we want to. It occurs to me that we have 2 blue dresses in a row. We had one last week and we have one this week. Interesting. So what got added at the end, right before I go into the spoilers, let's go into what was added at the very end of this announcement. They did let us know that we can exchange Curiosity Collector, but more importantly, in the Elite Pool shop, they have now added Pan An. That's probably pronounced Pan An. And then we also have Wei Zifu. So if you were waiting for either of those servants to return, you are in luck. They have both been added. In addition to that, I did discover over here in luxurious clothes, and I'm sure there's a VIP suit overloaded into the VIP suits, but given that I don't have most of those, it's harder for me to find them. So there's Dream Butterfly. You can see I have 1 out of 8, and it's no longer at the end. And then we also have Helpless You, which again, Chinese opera theme. Oh, she has a sword, and her background piece is awesome. Yep, opera clothes. So she's a Chinese opera themed suit. Which opera? I don't know. I don't know Chinese operas all that well. I wish I did. I should probably try to find them on YouTube or something. They sound awesome. That is almost certainly next week's suit if they're not going to drop a mate suit next week. So that is that. That's what we have this week. I hope I didn't miss anything, and I will catch you all in the next one. Remember to like and subscribe. Bye bye.